Hey, this is Vito here for GameZone.com. I'm here with Tim Browne, the lead game designer for the multiplayer of Assassin's Creed 3. How are you doing, Tim?
I'm very well, thank you.
Having a lot of fun here, getting to show off the multiplayer for... Well, it's not the first time people have seen it. I think they've played it a couple times before. What are you guys showing off here today?
So the key things we're showing off today is Domination, which is a brand new game mode for Assassin's Creed 3, and then Wolfpack, which is the first ever co-op multiplayer experience that's been in any Assassin's Creed game.
Why don't we talk about Domination? Now, this is a mode where you're basically, it's two teams versus each other, and you're kind of trying to infiltrate these bases without being seen.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got 3 different territories. The key thing is if you own the territory, you can kill in it. If you don't own the territory, you can only stun in it. And
there's a little bit of rules. If you're holding down the fort, you're allowed to kill anybody who comes in. But if you're trying to take it over, you kind of got to be a lot more sneaky because you're not allowed to kill while you're in there.
Absolutely. And yeah, the other thing is if you're not sneaky and you stun someone before you've captured it, you basically
you've pretty much given yourself away. Yeah.
Big red flag going, hey, look at me, come kill me. So
now there's also different abilities you can use to kind of get around this mode and make sure you're not seen. You have the ability to actually take on the disguise of a different NPC.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got several new abilities for Assassin's Creed 3. But yeah, the one you're talking about is called Disguise. Yeah, you take on a new persona, but of course it's only for a limited time, and then it goes. So you've got to be very, very careful when you use it, when you don't use it.
Because the enemy team, they know what NPC you are. They know if you're the savage or if you're the swordsman, and then you can actually change which one you are temporarily. So they go, I don't know who that guy is, but our base is being captured.
You captured a territory. Your territory is under attack.
Well, Domination's a ton of fun. I think people are going to love it. And now you also have this very interesting co-op mode called Wolfpack. Now, how does that work?
Yeah, so Wolfpack, the way I describe it is it's kind of like a reverse horde mode, but with the Assassin's Creed twist. So what you're basically doing is you have a score threshold to meet and a time to do it in. And then when you meet that score threshold before the time runs out, you get a bit of extra time and a higher score threshold. So that's the absolute basic thing. But we wanted to do something that was really, really co-op. So there are all sorts of ways of getting extra points, and it's all based on when you work cooperatively with your teammates.
Yeah, I know I was in a room with 3 other guys, and we kind of had to yell out to each other, like, okay, if we all stab them at the same time, we get bonus time, so let's do it. And then, of course, everybody runs up, and we get them from behind, and there's a big cheer from everybody.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. It's great watching people play it, and people getting it, and then starting to work together. But the interesting thing is, like, at the very start, you've got plenty of time, so you're taking it easy, you're all communicating.
The NPCs are kind of standing around like sitting ducks.
Yeah, yeah, and then as the score threshold gets higher and higher, and the timer gets less and less, and we introduce harder and trickier NPCs to fight against, you start to see the panic in people's eyes, and they get a little nervous.
Definitely towards the end, as NPCs are running away or turning to punch me in the face, you start getting pretty worried.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's great because you know, you want to get to the next sequence, and there's 25 sequences in total, but that's not where it ends. At the end, you get your remaining time turned into points, and of course people are going to be like, well, you know, I had 10 seconds remaining at the end of it, but you know, we can do it better. We can get 20 seconds remaining, right?
Absolutely. And now, what was the inspiration for this? Was it really just wanting to give Assassin's Creed players, you know, this co-op experience?
Yeah, that's kind of where it came from. We spent a lot of time on it, and we're very, very pleased with what we've got.
Well, it's a ton of fun, and you also have other multiplayer modes on the way. Have you revealed any of these yet?
Yeah, we've got some old favorites coming back, like Manhunt, Wanted, Assassinate, Deathmatch. I'm trying to think of all the others.
There's plenty of them. There's going to be something for everybody?
Absolutely, there's something for everybody, definitely.
All right, and when can they be checking this out? When is Assassin's Creed 3 coming out?
So it's coming out on Xbox and Xbox 360 and PS3 on the 30th of October this year.
Not too far off. That's right near my birthday. Everybody at home, you know what to get me. Assassin's Creed 3. We're going to play some multiplayer with my buddy Tim Browne. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Awesome, thanks very much.